Students donned their best superhero gear for Spring Fling Assembly last week. We talked to some of the Spring Fling court. A Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament took place a couple of weeks ago here at Southridge. We took a look at the results from another exciting tournament. Good morning, Skyhawks. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm Armani, and this is your Hawk Talk News. Let's go to Luis with the weather and schedule for the week.
Last week may have been sunny, but we're in for a wet and cloudy rest of the week. Expect more rain today and throughout the weekend as the temperature drops to around 53 degrees. Make sure to stay dry this week, Southridge. Back to you, Armani, reporting live from above the fishbowl, Luis Hawk Talk TV.
Last week was our Spring Fling Assembly. From teacher sumo wrestling to student performances, the assembly sure was super.
What, this whole villain thing? I'm actually getting pretty tired of it. I was supposed to come here and collect some...
If you want the halo, you're gonna have to go through me first.
You would just like all the students like cheering for you. It was really cool. So
super awesome, and a lot of awesome people here to do it with. It's super fun, just the experience of getting to be together with a lot of friends. Yeah.
I don't know, just a really awesome feeling, and you know, as a freshman, it's a great experience, and how this school kind of interacts with everyone.
It was cool. It was real fun. Nice to get the applause and get respected. It's fun.
Hey Skyhawks! This year 50 people participated at the Uganda Fast and they raised about $800. Mr. Holtz wanted to thank all the students who participated and helped with the realization of this amazing project. In particular, Miss Fiddler, who helped with the fundraising. If you participated and raised money, don't forget to turn it in and earn your service learning hours. Our spring sports are well underway. Let's go to Lowen for the sports update.
Thanks, Armani. Our boys baseball team got off to a scorching start this season. The varsity team went down to Phoenix over the break for the Pride Classic, going 4-0, capped off with a 12-7 win. League play started quickly after the break. The Skyhawks started off strong, beating the Apollos here at Southridge 6-1 and at Sunset 6-4. The boys varsity lacrosse team started off the season well. It started at Canby with a close 6-4 loss, but they turned it around in their next game, beating Columbia River 14-9, starting a hot streak. The next game, they narrowly beat Tigard 7-6 before defeating Westview 16-12. After spring break, they took down West Salem 12-5. Then they convincingly took down Century 11-4, and they started off the Metro League with a win over Aloha, beating them 13-7. They now prepare to take on Mountainside at 8 p.m. tonight, away from home. The girls varsity lacrosse team started off the season recently as well. They lost against Jesuit 17-3, then they traveled to Wilson High School and lost by a score of 17-7. They turned it around after the break, breezing past Tigers 16-1 before taking down Cleveland 11-6. In their first Metro League game, they fell to the Sunset Apollos 14-4. Back to you, Armani.
A Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament happened at Southridge recently, with 18 participants in singles and 10 teams for doubles. In singles, we have Ivan finishing first to Savian by beating him with 3-2, with the last game coming very close and coming down to time, which leaves Savian for second, and lastly, we have Ruben finishing third place. Ruben and Savian took first place in doubles by beating Ivan and Cameron 3-0, which leaves them second place. And for third place, we have Jason and Brandon, who finished third and lost to Ivan and Cameron 2-0. Speaking of Nintendo games, we are doing our first club profile on Hawk Talk, the Nintendo Club, located in E121. The Nintendo Club is a community who likes to play Nintendo games, specifically Super Smash Bros., and have a place to talk about Nintendo. For more insight, we have the leader Ruben Palumbo talking about his club.
Well, last year we had, past years we've had multiple clubs related to Smash or related to video gaming in general. So last year we had a club that was pretty small. We had about probably 10 people. So we just kind of wanted to continue it, and we just kind of changed it to Nintendo Club to kind of have broad, more options to do instead of just Smash. But I mean, it worked out. Come in here, play video games. Try to be friendly. Sometimes competitive, but it's always trying to just have fun.
Nintendo games?
Definitely, I think there's definitely people that seem to connect with these games. It's definitely interesting to see how people interact with each other with the games, and it's interesting to see just how people kind of just group together. You say there's a game out, say there's come to this club and we'll play some games, and just people just show up and hang out. Would like it to continue. I definitely like the tournaments that we're doing. I think we've had them mostly every year. It's definitely nice to see that. It's definitely interesting to see just how the school in general sees that when we have it at the lunches and how people react to it. They just love it, love everything happening with it.
Like a small impact.
I mean, it's not really anything crazy. It's just kind of like a small club that people come to. I mean, I don't know what's the biggest number count for people in a club is, but I think ours is definitely one of the higher number count on average. So it's definitely interesting, but I mean, it's cool to see that people actually care.
Seniors, this is the last FAFSA drawing of the year. We have Aaliyah and Sam with the winners of the month.
Good morning, Southridge seniors. This will be our last FAFSA drawing of the year for the wireless speaker.
This month's winners are Elizabeth Redmond, Kayla Collins, and Anthony Agdami.
Congratulations to all our FAFSA winners this year. If you haven't finished your FAFSA, don't worry, colleges will still accept it, but get it done soon. If you have any questions, see your counselor.
You may have noticed our shows have been looking a little different lately. There will be better graphics, but sometimes it may also be a bit sloppier. That is all because of the new piece of equipment we just acquired called a TriCaster. The TriCaster is also known as a studio in a box and allows us to edit and produce shows with cameras, graphics, videos, and sound. Over time, we expect the TriCaster to help us produce better shows than ever, and all of this is being done live to tape. Recently, we sat down with technical director Brandon B. to talk about the new machine and how it works.
I take the video clips that we get from like sports, some concerts and stuff, and I just put them into the TriCaster and kind of organize them to like places that they need to go. We also can hook up like a couple of cameras so that we can shoot live, and it's kind of just all like on the fly. And sometimes there will be mistakes, but we're trying to learn from that. So yeah.
The TriCaster doesn't just help us in the TV program, it will also be able to help us shoot live events like concerts, sporting events, and competitions. It's a complicated machine, but in time it will help us produce better shows. We thank you for your patience. Thanks all for watching. That is all from here at Hawk Talk. Have a great week, Skyhawks.